Hi, my name is Daniel Cui. I'm one of the 307 instructors as well as one of the 308 helpers, and I'm basically going to be making a bunch of videos just talking about different aspects of this course. This first video that I want to make is just how to set up this SAS account, right? So this link is going to be in the description. It's going to be on the Moodle as well. This is where you're going to kind of log in every single time. Before you could log in, of course, you have to make your account. So I've already done it with my NCSU account, so I'm going to be doing it with my undergrad account. So bear with me. It's the same process, totally the same process. You press sign in. You have to make a new SAS profile. So if you don't have a SAS profile, click here, and you're going to be prompted to fill in a bunch of stuff, right? Preferred language, English probably. First name, Daniel. Last name, Cui. Email, NYU.edu. Country, United States. Scroll down a little bit, find that. State, I'm going to do North Carolina still. Affiliation with SAS, we are going to be students basically. SAS expertise level, novice. If you already have some SAS experience, then you could click something else if you want, but it doesn't really matter. Organization, university, I'm still going to do NC State, so North Carolina State University. Okay, I don't know why it's being weird over here. It's like white. Just hover over it and you should be able to see our school. And then a couple checkboxes. If you want spam, click that. You don't have to do two-factor authentication if you don't want, but you do have to agree to terms and conditions. Create profile. And after this, you're going to be prompted to verify your account. So excuse the many emails that I haven't read. It's been many years since I've checked this account. All right, here we go. Activate. And from the activation, we're going to be prompted to set a new password. I'll change this in a second so you can't actually access it. Don't get in my account, SMH. But that's okay. We'll just set it to this for now. All right, so profile being active does not mean that you can actually log in. There's still like a little bit of a waiting period. Okay, so now we go back to the original, the link when we have verified our profile, and this is where we actually sign in. So before you can actually sign in, there's also another verification step that happens. That's basically like a little, SAS just puts your account on hold before you can actually log into SAS On Demand. So that's totally normal. You'll see that in a second. So if I click this, my username and password get automatically entered in. You could just enter it in like normal. You have to accept the terms of license every time, and then you sign in. So you'll see this message, which says, here we go, unregistered profile, right? So there's verification and then there's actual registration. The registration will happen automatically as long as you check the box and press register. It's basically just an extra step for them. It usually takes 5 or 10 minutes. It says, oh, never mind, it doesn't say. But it just takes like 5 minutes. Register. You click United States. It's going to be your home, your home region. If you're going to go somewhere else, then you can make another account, I guess. But this is probably just for speed purposes, like connecting to the servers. Yes, I am sure. And then just process for a while. Okay. Yeah, 5-10 minutes. It may take longer in some cases, so we'll just stare at my email until the next email comes, and then we should be able to log in for real this time. Okay, so I've gotten that email now. You can see it's been 5 minutes since the activation email right here. So it doesn't take very long. So once we get this email, once it says you are ready to start using SAS On Demand, go back to the original website again. It's in the link. Sign in. Accept again, and you should be able to just fully sign in this time, right? And once you do sign in, you'll see the SAS Studio. This is where we're going to be doing our programming. So press launch. It does take a little bit to connect to the server and to get everything kind of set up. All right, once everything kind of loads, I didn't even have to click anything after I clicked the launch. It just gets here eventually. So once we're in here, this is SAS On Demand. This is SAS Studio, right? We have our coding space over here. We have our kind of files, folders, all that kind of stuff over here. And we have a log and results, which we're going to learn way down the line. To test some stuff out, let's just take everything for granted for the moment because I know we haven't really taught anything. So just type this into your thing, and if it works, then great. If it doesn't, then hopefully nothing is breaking. But let's do this. Proc, oh, hello? Okay, it is working. Proc print data equals, we're going to type SAS help dot class, semicolon. Let's go to the next line and type run, semicolon, right? Again, take everything for granted. Just copy this word for word, space for space, character for character. And then you can see this little running man over here. This is just run. It tells you to run the program. Very fitting. And you should get a tiny little table of 19 rows over here. This is just fictitious class data, basically. And yeah, if you get this, then everything should be working and you should be set, right? So yeah, there's not too much. We'll explain how the code works. We'll explain the syntax of how SAS works. We'll explain what log is doing. We'll explain what the results panel is doing, how to interpret all these different kind of things. All of these like libraries, for example, right? Folders, all of these different things we'll learn eventually. But for now, if this is working, then you have everything set for the first day of class. Very nice. Cool. Good luck. I don't know. See ya.